Wait, what? So the Samsung Galaxy A8, 2018, and A8 Plus, 2018, are here to replace the Galaxy A5, 2017, and A7, 2015? That sure makes perfect sense. Although, from a more serious perspective, what better way to show continuity with the acting flagship Galaxy S8 line? And since one is small, the other is larger, the latter gets a plus, right? It does make more sense now. We managed to obtain the smaller of the two phones that were just announced, and we're going for a quick hands-on, with a review on the way, potentially, maybe, eventually. Let's get a few of the most important things about the Galaxy A8, 2018, out of the way first. It packs an 18.5:9 display, staying on top of the trends. There's also a brand new chipset inside, with a CPU in a novel 2+6 core config. Around here we should mention the A series now come with support for Gear VR. A dual camera has made its way to the A8, 2018, only it's not where you'd expect it to be, it's on the front. Flip over to the back, though, and you'll find something to like too. The fingerprint sensor has been moved to the center axis of the back, right below the camera. The good stuff from the old models have been kept. For one, that's the IP68 certification for dust and water resistance. We've also got nothing but praise for Samsung's decision to fit in a dedicated microSD slot. That's the second year in a row in the A series. There's support for Samsung Pay too, for those in the select lucky countries where the service is live. Okay, we're not thrilled with the OS version. Oreo has been around for months, but the A8's launch on Nougat. On the other hand, A series have historically never been ahead of the curve in this respect, plus the S8 hasn't yet gotten official Oreo, so we can imagine it wouldn't have looked good for the A to beat the S to it. We'll try not to make a huge deal out of it, but we can't overlook it either. Samsung has discovered the right spot for a fingerprint reader on the back of a phone. The high off-center placement on the Galaxy S8 and Note 8 this year has been universally hated, and we're glad that with the A8, 2018, Samsung's starting the year on the right track. Perhaps the S9 will follow suit. Anyway, we got a little distracted there. The Galaxy A8, 2018, is unmistakably a Samsung phone, with the glass sandwich and aluminum frame putting it in the company's premium tier. This year, the A series is treated to tall, 18.5:9 aspect displays like them flagships. Only here it's 1080p instead of the S8's 1440p. The smaller of the two new handsets, the Galaxy A8, 2018, gets a 5.6-inch diagonal. That's 0.2 inches smaller than the S8, while the A8 Plus, 2018, with its 6 inches slots right in between the S8 and S8 Plus. Segmentation at its finest. In fact, the A8 feels noticeably chunky, in a reassuringly heavy way. We're not saying it's a bad thing, it's just that if you're after the A8 thinking it's more pocketable than the S8, you'd need to reevaluate. The dry numbers are there to support our claim. The A8's 172 grams are 17 grams more than the S8 and 1 short of the S8 Plus, while the A8 Plus is in Note 8 territory. TL, Dr. The S8 remains the top choice for pocketability in Samsung's premium lineup. In keeping with the trends, the A8, 2018's display has its corners nicely rounded. Putting aside potential durability benefits, it just looks pretty and futuristic, and all that. It's an in-house Super AMOLED panel, and it's awesome as usual, at least that's what we can tell by looking at it with no actual tests carried out yet. The usual modes can be found in Settings, letting you tune the output to your tastes. The top bezel is packed with stuff though, so Samsung could only shrink it so much. To the right of the earpiece there are two cameras, one is 16MP, the other 8MP. To the left is the proximity, ambient light sensors window, and further to the left you will find a notification LED, because no always-on display can replace it, there's that too, of course. Samsung brought weather sealing to the A series last year, and we're happy to report the IP68 rating is present on the 2018 models too. Another feature we'd like to see getting more widespread adoption is a dedicated microSD slot. Instead, some makers are scrapping external storage altogether. Well, not Samsung on the A series, even on the dual SIM version of the A8, 2018, you don't have to sacrifice storage expansion for a second SIM. The Galaxy A8, 2018, runs Android 7.1.1 Nougat, no Oreo just yet, but it will come eventually. There's a healthy dose of Samsung experience on top, version 8.5, so everyone who's seen an S8, Note 8, or even a J7, 2017, should be right at home. The Galaxy A8, 2018, is powered by Samsung's own Exynos 7885 chipset. At least that's what benchmarking apps report. Samsung hasn't gone official with such an SoC, and it's not listed in the spec sheets either. What is listed is the CPU configuration, and it's one we haven't seen before. The processor consists of two powerful cores clocked at up to 2.2 GHz, and 6 more ticking at up to 1.6 GHz. That would be 2 Cortex-A73 cores and 6 Cortex-A53 ones. Color us pleasantly surprised. The Galaxy A8, 2018, is equipped with a 16MP rear camera with an f/1.7 aperture lens. That's the same resolution as the previous generation, only with a brighter lens. It's got phase detection autofocus, but no optical stabilization. There's a trusty old single LED flash, it's how Samsung rolls. Then again, in a Samsung first, the Galaxy A8, 2018, comes with a dual front-facing camera. It's a 16MP plus 8MP pairing, each with an f/1.9 aperture, with a fixed focus plane. Not to be mistaken with the live focus feature for variable blurring of backgrounds post-shot. That's really the dual camera's main reason for being here. If you like this video, do hit that like button, get subscribed to our channel and press the bell icon too.